This next bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of cruiserweight action. Calling first to the ring from the blue corner, Patphong Sit Chansing.
Voices clash, the unknown. Dreams dissolve in the zone. Blood and dust, a kingdom throne. Pulse of drums, pulse of veins.
And now entering the ring from the red corner, Hamza Albahbahani.
In this ring we fight till the break of night. Undefeated I stand with fire in my soul. Sweat and blood, it never gets old. Crowd roaring loud, feel the energy buzz. Body to body in a world where pain's a must.
Introducing to you first, finding out the blue corner, official weight 89.6 kilograms with a professional boxing record of 8 victories and 17 defeats. Representing Thailand, Patphong Sit Chansing. And his opponent, finding out the red corner, official weight 87.8 kilograms with a professional boxing record of 4 victories, 1 defeat, and no bouts even. Representing Kuwait, Hamza Albahbahani. And the third man in charge, Mr. Thanakorn Kantong, and the 3 judges scoring ringside, Mr. Warawut Dirkau, Mr. Chris Sanyadet, and Mr. Arucha Ramon Tongu.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to fight number 8. Straight back in the cruiserweight division. This is 6 rounds of boxing action over 3-minute rounds. In the red corner, we've got Hamza Albahbahani. In the red corner, representing Kuwait with a professional boxing record of 5 fights, 4 victories, 1 defeat, no draws. Taking on Patphong Sit Chansing, representing Thailand, with a total of 25 professional fights on his boxing record. Good start here from Patphong in the first round.
Our heaviest fight of the afternoon so far, and you can see the massive difference in between these 2 fighters. Absolute muscles on muscles for Hamza, but Patphong holding his own with some nice body shots. And you know, this is where Patphong really comes alive here. A bit of a slip there, the glove did touch the canvas. Back into the action they go.
Hamza on the front foot, shutting up here, waiting just to land a shot, popping out the jab. Patphong missing it.
And it's a very intimidating thing when a man that size is just marching towards you with a high guard. You know he's going to go to your body. You know he's going to try and land heavy shots. So Patphong has got to be elusive here. He's got to stay active, but he's also got to prove to Hamza he's not afraid of him as well.
Jab there by Patphong. High guard here, still from Hamza.
I like that Hamza is just staying relevant in this fight, being in the space just enough. Nice head movement by Patphong, but that's where Patphong needs to explode with his action. Clinch when he's too close, get that jab working for him, because right now, I think the long-range fight could go to Patphong, so he's got a nice jab.
Hamza tying up his opponent. Less than half a round to go here. Right hand there from Hamza.
Right hand just grazing the opponent there. And those are the shots that can sometimes send your big right hand get through for Patphong. Exactly the shots we were talking about, these sneaky shots. But when he's up this close, he can take a little bit of time off, take a breather, and get to that medium to long range.
Right hand here from Patphong. Happy to meet Hamza in the middle. Keeping his gloves up, wanting to have a fight in the phone booth and winning that exchange with the uppercut.
And this is the tricky part here, because Hamza knows he's got the strength, he's got the power, but Patphong, all he needs is the belief in his shots that he can outlast, because 6 rounds for a cruiserweight is not an easy thing. It's very easy to tie. A big uppercut gets through for Patphong. And we're starting to see some of these shots really slip through the guard, Ali.
Yeah, we really are. Patphong wanting to rope-a-dope. Hamza, though, not falling for it, still coming forward, shelling up right here. Beautiful upcut there from Patphong on the back foot and resetting here as he steps into the neutral corner.
I think the confidence here is what wins the fight for Patphong. As long as he can believe he can defeat this bigger, stronger man, that's where he's got the action for him working. Hamza's got to get behind a jab, though. He's got to get behind a double jab with the right hand and stick to the basics of boxing.
That's the end of the rounds. We will get you the replays before we head into round number 2, which is coming up right now. Here are the replays.
So there we see some nice head movement from both fighters, but those jabs slipping through the guard and the right hand landing right down the middle. I mean, Patphong, to me, early on, had to realize, can I outbox this man? Can I outmove him? And that's all he needed to know. Once he started landing that jab, once he got that right hand in, I think that's what Patphong definitely needed. Hamza has got to stick to the basic boxing, doubling the jab with the right hand, maybe throwing some shovel shots in there as well, but stick to the basics. Basics win fights.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're absolutely right. Basics do win fights, and you just need to stick to them for sure. I mean, Hamza on the wrong side of the experience side, really. Patphong with a lot of experience compared to him, and using it as well. Great footwork from Patphong in that first round, using his timing, being able to slip shots through Hamza's guard, definitely ruffling the feathers of Hamza, giving him a lot to think about as we enter into round 2.
Yeah, that's the important thing here. Giving him something to worry about whilst you're taking a breather as well. You've got to have power in your shots, or at least some sting in those shots to give your opponent something to worry about. Don't give him any rest room, but Patphong keeps sneaking these uppercuts right in between the guard of Hamza.
Bit of dirty boxing there from Patphong inside the clinch. Hamza comes storming forward, missing with the right hand to the body. And if anything, Jimmy, I guess this is where Patphong is going to have some success, tying up Hamza inside the clinch and being dirty with the dirty boxing on the inside within the clinch.
I mean, that's what he needs to do. Whatever's working, he's got to stick to it, because like we said, cruiserweights aren't known for going the full 6 rounds with full energy.
See here, Patphong again, sneaking these right uppercuts through the guard as he engages in the clinch, almost using a peekaboo style in the clinch, just wrapping up Hamza inside the clinch and then pushing off and landing a shot. Great work there by Patphong on the back foot, landing the right hand. And here we go inside the clinch again. What trickery has Patphong got up his sleeve? There's a right hook over the top.
I mean, the trickery here is he's allowing Hamza to try and rest and relax inside the clinch and take a little bit of a breather, and that's when Patphong is actually being his most dangerous. So Patphong has kind of rejected the jab with the right hand, has now turned his style into an uppercut inside the clinch. So beautiful boxing by Patphong, very good boxing IQ to really switch up the game plan mid-fight.
Uppercut there from Hamza. I just feel like Hamza has been smothered as soon as he gets into the pocket and Patphong ties him up. Hamza really wants to keep this fight at mid to long range, whereas Patphong wants to keep it, you know, in the short range, inside the pocket, and so he can wear down Hamza.
And at this point, Hamza's just walking towards him, but not really putting anything on that walk. You've got to walk with a jab. You've got to flinch with your shoulders. You've got to flinch with your eyes. You've got to give your opponent something to worry about. Otherwise, Patphong just needs to keep firing. He doesn't need to do much. Just keep these big shots coming over the top.
Hamza, double body shots to the body. Staying busy inside the clinch now. Using that left hand just to anchor himself inside the clinch. But a little clinch work there from Hamza.
And we're starting to see it right now. Patphong's starting to just get his punches together, and once these uppercuts work for him, Hamza with a nice flurry right down the middle. But this is where Hamza needs to be busier with his shoulders. He needs to keep flicking these jabs out. He needs to get that jab working for him before he delivers the power shots. Because Patphong is no longer afraid. He's no longer worried about Hamza's power.
High guard here from Hamza, swinging and missing. Patphong using the uppercut. Right, coming right hook, and down goes Patphong. Just in the dying seconds of the round. It doesn't look like Patphong is going to recover. He's still on the canvas, and referee is waving this one off. What a shot right there, Jimmy. We say it all the time. One punch can just change the outcome of the fight. And in this cruiserweight division, there's no margin for error. And Hamza saw his opportunity and took it. Just wellied that right hook straight through the guard. It hit the glove, but had so much power, it just took the life out of Patphong. But he's okay. He's been treated to by doctors inside the ring. And we'll go over to Philip Player for the official announcement with Peter Denman.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of 3 minutes on the dot, your winner by way of second round KO, Hamza Albahbahani.